priest is dead.
The priest is dead.
And we want to talk to you about Portland Gaming
Retro Gaming Expo.
I can never say it right.
So how it works, guys, is Portland Retro Gaming Expo is split into 3 halls. So unlike RoseCon, which was in the same building, which was 5 halls, 2 of those halls aren't used. So it's a little bit smaller. In one hall completely is the retro arcade, so it's just a shit ton of arcade cabinets that are factory unlocked. So you just, instead of putting a quarter in, you just push the button near the coin insert thing, it adds a credit, and then you can play. There are rules, because there's a big sticker that's like, be courteous, let other people play, etc.
Yeah. So,
we wouldn't hog any of the machines, but you can use any of those machines as many times as you want for free, which is pretty dope. And then down that hallway is they showed it at RoseCon a little bit, because Portland Retro had like a little section in there, which is like living rooms through the ages. So they're like, this is...
I did see that. I don't remember that.
So you can actually like play an NES on a TV from 1985 in a living room with all furniture from 1985, which is pretty dope. They did one for the 90s and like the 70s as well, which is really cool. So you can just sit there and enjoy a living room-like experience.
Yeah.
And then another section past that is the LAN party section. So that's where they had like a whole bunch of GameCubes hooked together, and then they had a tournament of Mario Kart, and a whole bunch of original Xboxes hooked together, and they had an original Battlefront tournament, which is really fucking cool. And you can play it for free, but when they have the tournament hours, then you just have to watch whoever qualified. And then they have a big monitor with the World Tetris Championships. They're doing that again.
Are you going to do a tournament? Are you going to try to get into a tournament?
I'll try.
I would like to do that.
If you want to.
I'll take you on in Mario Kart.
Oh, win, bitch. I'm really good at Mario Kart.
I haven't played Mario Kart in ages, so we'll see.
You might want to brush up. And then the Hall 2 is the selling hall, so it's all of the like businesses, so Level Up Studios and Limited Run Games and Hyperkin.
I am really look forward to the selling hall, because there are some gems I'm looking at.
And then in the back of it, past the businesses like Limited Run Games and Hyperkin and whatnot, then you hit like actual like mom and pop shops and businesses. So like my friends over at Pink Gorilla Games are gonna have a booth, and a couple other like mom and pop shops from the Pacific Northwest.
Yeah.
Those are gonna be there, and then you can say hi to them. You can buy their games, and then usually they have it set up like a big yard sale. So it'd be like they have just shit tons of games, just walls and walls and walls of games, and then they're like, oh, here's my bucket of GBA games. Here's a pile of PS2 games. You can swim through them. Grab whatever ones you want. Most of the time, the people are smart enough to actually fucking label them.
Yeah.
And most of the time, they're pretty reasonable. Like, I don't feel like some things I'm a dick and I'm like haggling with them, but for most people there, they know the craft. So they're like, oh, it's a copy of fucking E.T. on the 2600.
That's like 50 cents. Just take it.
They'll probably charge like $1 or $2. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like that. Like if they had to bring it fucking down. And
the only reason to pick up the E.T. game though is just to have it in your collection to say, look, I have it.
This is what caused the gaming crash of 1982, which was a terrible time. 1983 and 84, no video games were released. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
Yes. Because of the video game crash of 1982, which everyone blames on E.T. for the Atari. Which is understandable, because that was one of the worst games of all time. But still. And then Nintendo was all like, here's the NES, and everyone was like, and then Nintendo revived video games, and ever since then, it's been history. But yeah, there's that, and then there's the selling hall, and then in the back, past where all those sellers are, is like the usual like nerd merch. So like someone has... screen tees, or like, someone, because there's always at least one person who's selling like Splatoon hats.
Is there?
Which I wanted to buy one for a while, so I might.
Are there any artists?
Yeah, there's gonna be a small artist alley. Like it's not gonna be as big as.
I don't know. Ever since Rose City Comic Con, like I have
regretted not getting your waifu drawn.
No, not that. It's
You just wanted more prints.
I'm really digging the artistry of everything that goes into gaming and stuff like that. Like it's really. In fact, all last night I spent like up looking at I took pictures of artists that I wasn't able to purchase from.
Yeah.
And I wanted to check out the stores, what they're doing.
That's why you get their business card, and you're like, follow them on Tumblr and Twitter and all that shit, and you figure out what they're doing next. I know the lady who I got the Junko print from, Meloria Mylin.
Yeah.
I tweeted the picture of Junko that she drew for me to Nippon Each Software, and they retweeted it, and then she got more followers.
Nice.
So you got to do that to artists too. She didn't know the source material either. But I like how when I told her like who I wanted drawn, she looked up Junko on Google Images, which is scary because you're gonna find lewds, but she didn't find lewds.
I like how you warned her of that too. You're like, you're looking at them like you might find dirties.
No, that's the problem because like I told you the Phantom's cancer, and step one of finding out the Phantom is cancer is how many lewds there are. And if there's a lot, then hold on to your pants, boys and girls.
Because they're falling to the floor if you let go.
But
I don't think I'm supposed to go that direction.
There is...
Let's go.
I don't know, but like, she immediately was like, oh my god, that's a cute picture. I like her outfit. I'm going to do this one. Because the one she chose, you remember in Biker Junko is what I call her in the finale when she's doing this and she's sticking her tongue out. That's what her art was based on, so... You know?
Was there a second level that I could have gone up to?
Biker Junko cusses a lot. It's like her thing. She talks like this! Yeah! Fucking hopeless!
Okay, maybe nice. I do need to go back through that door.
But yeah. It's a good still shot that it's rendering on, because the Monokuma theaters in the third one are all movie references.
Are they?
Mm-hmm. So I really like them. So I hope you do as well. Monokuma Theater.
I guess I'm not supposed to go through here yet.
But yeah, guys, like, steps to making a local artist or any artist feel happy, especially if they're doing nerd art and you're, like, giving them money. Tell them what you want, but be really loosey-goosey about it. Be like, oh, I want this character, try to do, like, navel up, I want it safe for work, have fun with it. You know, put your own artist twist on it.
Yeah.
They will have more fun with it, they will be happier, and they'll do better art, you know? That's what I've noticed. So, like, with my new good chummy Melora there, if she's at RoseCon again next year, I'm going to have her draw another one, and I'll give her another $50 because she's awesome and I like her work. You know, and you got to support artists.
Yeah.
Like, the cons that happened in our hometown, I've bought, like, 4 prints at the 2 cons that were in town, 3 of which were Splatoon, because I like Splatoon and I'm weird.
Yeah.
You know? And again, it's one of those things where I was, like, pre-printed, because it's just their prints. And everybody, like, Splatoon's hot shit right now. Like, everybody, like, if you have a group of friends, at least 2 of them are going to like Splatoon. You know? And usually when you see Splatoon art, it's going to be the hosts from the first one, which is Callie Marie, or the host from the second one, so Marina and Pearl. I don't know who I like more. They're both good, but still. Ooh, there's a glowy. Kill that glowy with all of your might.
That's what we're supposed to do. Yeah, I'm glad you told me about just using the Aura Vision for that, because I probably would have never figured that out. I was looking for a door.
To walk in and be like, oh, where the fuck am I supposed to go?
All my episodes would have been like, where the fuck are we doing? I don't know what we're doing.
But yeah, Vince, there's those 2 sections, and then in the section where there's the vendors, so like the t-shirt companies and whatnot, there is that guy who makes the custom games and the ROM hacks and the brand new games for old consoles.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to have him make a custom one for me this year. I'm going to just buy one of his brand new games on, like, I'll probably get one of them on the Super Nintendo or the Dreamcast, if he has any Dreamcast ones.
Ooh, yeah, I'm a big Dreamcast fan, so that count me in on that one.
Yes, and then we'll play it on the show, because they are compatible, because they just use the exact same ROMs and media from that console. So if you put them in any of your consoles that would take that cartridge or disc normally, boom, you can play his brand new game, which is fucking dope. So I'm probably going to get one of those. If Hyperkin's there, I'm going to try to talk to him about the Retron 77. I know it's my tradition that when Level Up Studios has a booth at anything, I have to buy something from them. But I've bought so many t-shirts from Level Up Studios, and in the time between RoseCon and this con, they've only made 1 new design. 1.
Yeah.
You know? And it's not really my jam. It's Taco Belmont, so it's Castlevania Taco Bell mashup.
Okay.
Weird, right?
Like Castlevania. Like Taco Bell, but...
But 2 of them in the same thing? It's confusing. But yeah. Fucking, what else was I gonna talk about? Oh yeah, and then the third section, like all those side rooms and whatnot, like where the cosplay contest was and whatnot, is where the panels are gonna be. There's gonna be panels just like RoseCon, both YouTubers and then people in the gaming industry. And there's a few I'm definitely going to. If you want to go tag along, cool. If not, whatever. And there's a few signatures I'll get. I mean, that's the problem, because most of the people who I would get signatures of, I got signatures of last year.
Yeah.
So, I mean, their signatures are free, so I might as well, but then the lines are going to be fucking long. But then you can meet some of those YouTubers. Like, you can meet Peanut Butter Gamer and the Metal Jesus group, and then you'd be like, these guys are my... Well, I've actually talked to the Metal Jesus people, like with their jobs, because Pink Gorilla Games is run by Kelsey and Kinsey of Metal Jesus.
Yeah.
So... that's their freaking business, and they're really nice people. in general. So, I mean, I talk to them about whatever, but like, if we go to their signing or their panel, ask them questions like
like what their favorite pizza topping is.
Yeah, like what their fucking favorite, like pineapples on their goddamn pizza. Yeah.
What's your favorite soup for the wintertime?
I'm sorry, but like my like OCD kicks in, and I get really mad when people go to panels of like if they're celebrities, if they're YouTubers, if they're musicians. It doesn't matter. Ask them questions about their craft or something that'll actually help you get in tune with them, or maybe strive to become them. Don't fucking ask them if they've smoked Portland's finest weed. Is that at the Angry Video Game Nerd panel, which you know Luke and I were talking about ABG, and I don't know if it was my show or your show, but at his panel, literally the first question, even though he has like 4 million subscribers and he's really fucking talented and he's been making videos for 12 years, first person asks him if he smokes weed. That was the question at the panel.
Because that's imperative that you must know. Like
exactly. I mean, he handled it really professionally. He's a really funny man because the dude was like, "Have you smoked Portland's finest weed?" And he's like, "What? Have I smoked Portland's finest weed? No, but obviously you have." And then the entire audience was like, "Yeah!" You know, it was funny.
Yeah.
James Rolfe's a funny man. Oh man, my other video's almost done compressing. I could probably compress a third one in the time it takes us to do this. I
think we're almost done with this.
Making my way downtown, walking
this level.
Fast. Nice. That's almost the end of the episode too, because you got 12 minutes in. So you're good on that one right there.
Roundabout way.
I'll be a roundabout. I'm glad you like that song. What a good song. But yeah, like it's really funny. I'll have to show you this clip, but somebody. Like, a lot of people make fun of dubs when it comes to anime, because, like, when companies that are English-speaking get an anime to translate and localize, it's, like, sometimes they take liberties and make them really stupid and funny. But,
yeah, I've heard of that. Like, they, like, dumb it down, or they
tweak it just a little bit.
Tweak it to make it...
Add slang from the United States, tweak stuff, you know. Oh, man.
I think,
you might call it a short-episode?
Yeah, it's going to be a little bit of a short-episode, but I don't want to be caught in the middle of an episode.
Yeah. I'll have to show you another video in between switching stuff. I only have 37% battery, oh no.
But yeah, okay.
Whoops, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody.
That's going to do it.
That's going to do it for this episode of Bloodrayne. I hope you guys enjoyed the fun stories we talked about today. I'm really enjoying your Spooktober choices. Like, they're really freaking good.
Good. I'm going to be doing some more Evil Within recording tonight, too.
Nice. As soon as I get out of your hair.
Yeah, I got to record at least 2 more episodes of that coming up here pretty soon. But
nice.
That's going to do it.
So everybody, I will see you on the next adventure in
Bloodrayne. Later, dudes.